We are live, it says. Hello, how's it sound down there? I see you woke up. Good. I think I can put that right there and it don't show up in the camera. All I have to do is just glance down at it. Does it still show up? Hey, Robbie, how's it going? How's Sonya doing? Y'all doing pretty good? Staying out of the cold? Hopefully everything's percolating the way it should. Hey, Randy, how's it going, buddy? You doing all right? Well, that's a lot. That's twice the temperature we're supposed to get tomorrow. Because it's, I think it was 23 down there a while ago when I looked out what it was outside. And it was, I think it's supposed to get up maybe in the 30s tomorrow. And then 40s on Tuesday. And then 40s about the high. Maybe 45 once. Not really sure. 47 days until the Okie. Wow. It's coming up quick, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like Lisa said, if it was, it would get up in the 60s, man, all this snow would be gone. I could put in 10. Hello, Joy, how you doing? I'd put in my 10 hours a day and come home and all the snow would be absolutely gone. Tomorrow's going to be cold at work tomorrow, though. Yeah, we're not going to get any kind of temperatures even close to that all week. Probably even the next week either. According to them, it's going to be cold here for a long time. Maybe weeks. And not only that, but they're also talking about more snow coming in on Wednesday. So, hey, what's happening? Farming Fords, Scotty. Yeah, it's still Shane. I don't know why I said Scotty. Yeah, Lisa's right. I'm wrong. Get my names mixed up sometime. Sorry about that. I have done nothing but fight ice all week, and the ice has won. It's still ice out there on the ground. Always see, since you got his name right, he said hello to you. I don't know if it will be around here or not, but it may have a little lingering of light when you all go live, but if it is, it'll be rare. Aquatic Networks here. How you doing, bud? Glad to have you along. Man, this has been a cold week. I missed a whole week of work because I couldn't get out. And, well, on Tuesday and Wednesday, Highway 54, the highway was still froze. I mean, absolutely froze. So yeah, I think you're right. It'd be Robbie and Lisa. It's Tommy. Aquatic Network is Tommy. So is it? That's one way to make sure everybody knows your name. I like it. There's a thing keeps popping up, want me to go to settings. Go to settings. Sometimes I hate the when I've gone to the settings. I've typed in all the stuff you're supposed to type in. They still want more. So are y'all looking forward to going to anything that we got the farm machinery show this next month on I think it next week. I'm looking forward to going to that hopefully on Friday, next Friday, and not this coming Friday, the next one. And then I guess the next big event would be the Okie, at least for me anyway. Yeah, like she said, the electric we have been very blessed. All the electric stayed on, all our water's working just fine. I've been able to get in and out feed. Matter of fact, with that storm coming, I went and bought extra feed and got it all down there where we make sure that we had plenty. So we got enough for a while now. And let's see, everybody's been gotten water. Chickens we haven't lost anything. Dogs are doing good. So the ducks are doing good. And how in the world those ducks? I mean, as much as the water freezes and stuff like that, they get in and out of the water like, ducks do. I mean, but you think the way they act is summer. Yeah, God did make the real God made the water and blood and flesh and everything perfect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like some of them do, like those jackeries and all that stuff. I forget. Dutch has got one that he recommends. I forget exactly which one it is, and but yeah, I think we might get something like that and get it charged and set it over in the corner, and then if something runs out, if we got a couple of them, maybe a couple of the bigger ones, we'll be able to have the refrigerator on and all that kind of stuff, the stove, wood stove, blowing air and all that kind of stuff. So we might have to think about that, and you know, later on and stuff like that. Might have to think about a 4-wheel drive. It's a pain in the butt when you got just a 2-wheel drive and you can't get in and out. Joseph did come over a couple times this week, and but he came in his Jeep, so it was he's got those aggressive tires on there, and they were able to get up and down the driveway. Although every time he did come, he slid out of the driveway. So I mean, it'll help you go, but it won't help you slow. So you just have to remember that when you got a 4-wheel drive, they'll help you, motivate you down the road, but they're not going to help stop you if you know, just because it's a 4-wheel drive. Yeah, Mom and Dad's had a generator for years and stuff like that, and they hadn't had to use it in a bunch of years, and so I don't even know if it'll run. I'd have to get a hold of it and see if I couldn't clean the carburetor and all that kind of stuff, and see if we could get it percolating and working the way it should. Yeah, we could move to an island, but you'd have to have money. So, hello, Joseph. How you doing? Glad y'all stopped by. Joseph made me a couple cool things, and I wished I'd brought them up here with me and stuff. It's got a thing for a hat that you hang on the wall out of that little plastic machine he's got, and it clips on like this, so the hat stays just like that, hanging on the wall. You don't have to put them like this. I got one of the hats up last night, just tinkering with it. I don't really know all the way I want to have them, but anyway, I got one up, and then he made me a thing that you set your iPhone in, and when you set your iPhone in, it's got these 2 little funnels that, man, you talk about elevating sound. I mean, it makes it loud. Pretty cool. He did that all with that little plastic machine, just sit there, printed it. And he printed his mom, it looked like a freezer, but it's actually a toolbox, but you open it like a freezer at the top. And then but it's got Coke on it and all that kind of stuff. And he's making a lot of cool stuff out of it on that machine. So you ought to go over to his channel and sit there and you know, and watch a bunch of, he's got shorts more than anything, and go over there and watch what all he has made. Pretty cool. Yeah, I still think, I think we need a helicopter too. We had somebody that married into the family that was.
Hi, everybody.
She's not going to stick around. But anyway, here's the thing: you stick your iPhone in.
Well,
right now, I got the OtterBox on mine, so I'm gonna have to do a little trimming right on these corners. You stick your eye, and it like a megaphone. It's awesome. And then he made, see, this is the hat thing. You put you fold your hat like that, and then it clips in here like this, and your hats hang on the wall just like that. And when you want one, you just pull it off, and so that's the 2 things he made them. Oh yeah, and he made it red, white, and blue, and like the flag. Thought that's pretty cool. And then here's one of the things he made for his mom. She's a Coca-Cola nut. She really is. Then you do this. Like I said, it's a freezer. It looks like a tool chest, but it opens like a freezer. It says Coca-Cola. And then he made made her 4 of these. Let's see. I don't know if you can see these or not. Let's see. Anyway, they got holes in the bottom of them, and you stick them on your valve stems on your tires, and as the tires go around and around, the ducts go around and around. Anyway, he made her 4 of them. I thought that's pretty cool. But there's a lot of stuff he makes. He really does. But I'm kind of curious what all he will make next. He's got bullet cases. He's got all kind of stuff. Hello, Troy. Let's see, David and Tamar. How y'all doing? Let's see. Not sure if it's a small freezer or a giant. Yeah, I'm just a big guy. Y'all can't believe how big I am. This megaphone thing, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if I can get it to play or not right now. Oh, let's see. Well, I better not play any music. Anyway, yeah, you get copyrighted on it if I play music. So, anyway, you get the idea of that. It is pretty cool. Ooh! But yeah, that's pretty cool how that works. And I'm not joking. You will not believe how loud it makes your phone. So anyway, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it really was amazing how much louder that did make that. So, hello, Rebecca, how you doing? Yeah, y'all need to go to, like Randy said, y'all need to go to his channel and watch some of the things he makes. It's kind of cool. And he got Highlander cows. They got goats, sheep. They don't have too many goats, but they have more sheep than goats right now. Got a lot of chickens and they're raising pigs, Hereford pigs. But yeah, they got a pretty cool thing going on over there. I'd like to get me one of those and start making things out of it too. And not only that, but I'd also like to get one of those like laser engraver things to do, so you can do stuff like this. You know, I'd really like to get into that more than the other, because you can etch wood, you can etch, but like if you make something out, if Joseph made something out of plastic, and wanted it labeled some way, I could be able to do that. So, yeah, Joseph, y'all try. You try my patience all the time. I'm just kidding. That's just something my father will say. You'll say it to your kids too one day. See. So is everybody is expected, like Robbie, and going to get good warm weather next week, or who's in the cold zone besides us? I know Joseph and them are. I'm pretty sure Randy's going to be in the cold zone next week. it's funny how you go out in years past. I'll go out and sit when it's just bitter cold, snowing, sit there in a deer stand. Even the open deer stands. I've been in deer stands when I didn't have any cover whatsoever. And well, I did have a little cover because I made the stand, and then I took a sleeping bag and unzipped it in a poncho and laid them over my lap, and sit there leaning against a tree. And sit there and hunt it from dawn to dusk. Had a couple Cokes and a couple sandwiches, and never even gave it a thought about leaving the tree now. But I don't know. This past week, I'm going, nope, don't even like it. Yeah, Joseph did where he works. He didn't get to go to work either this whole week. They called and told him to stay at home, which, considering they're shipping lumber out in big trucks and all that kind of stuff, and they're got fork trucks that are big loaders that are articulating loaders that load everything. It's kind of dangerous to be there if you're got all this ice that we've had lately. And where he lives, it'd be hard for him to get out anyway, so it's a good thing they closed it off. I'm hoping this next week everything will thaw out enough the snow and ice will go away. Yeah, I've grabbed a few Z's while I was hunting, get all snuggly, nice and warm, and whatever hunting gear I got, and I've drifted off a bunch. Just ask Joseph. We'd go youth hunting and stuff like that, and I wouldn't even carry a gun. We'd be sitting in a chair or in a blind or whatever that I made, and because didn't have a lot of money, but so I made blinds, and we'd sit there. I'd drift off, and he's sitting there trying to hunt with me snoring. It's happened a couple times. Ain't that right, Joseph? Yeah, Lisa, you told yourself to stay home on that one. You couldn't have got out and done anything anyway. That's too funny, dear. Yeah. I don't care how dedicated you are to seeing a deer, you're going to nod off, And I don't care who you are. If you say you don't, well, I don't know. I'll just leave it that one right there. I don't know if I hear something coming or what, but I may have missed a deer. I don't know, but because they walked by and I didn't hear them, but I always seem to wake up time to shoot a deer. So, Yeah. Who all made snow ice cream? The snow cream was well, it snowed enough to where we thought, well, if it keeps snowing like this, we're gonna get us a bunch of good snow ice cream. Then guess what? All the rain started, freezing rain, and laid on that, just built up a couple inches on top of that snow. And then it starts snowing and raining again, and that built even more. So there wasn't enough good snow out there on our place, even though when you look and the videos and stuff I put up, it looks like there's a lot of snow, but it was thick but frozen. There was no cream to it. Of course, you always just take the snow and mix with milk or heavy cream, but there was absolutely my snoring brought the deer in, huh? Well, that's probably true because it sounded like a grunt call. We was up there hunting one time, and Joseph reached over and tapped me on the arm, woke me up, and I looked over, and as quiet as I could be, he's like, look, and I'm like, well, shoot one of them. There was 5 pretty good sized does, and just standing there broadside, just at a nice shooting distance. But one of those hunting cabin things y'all had this year, did it? Do you or the bus? That'd be a good place to, shall we say, hunt and sleep here. So you had snow ice cream twice this year, Randy? Man, I bet that was real good. And you made it with heavy cream, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you? Lisa bought heavy cream. We'd never tried it with heavy cream. We had milk at the house already. But that Friday before that snow was supposed to come in, Lisa went to the store and picked up a couple other things. She walked in, she looked at me, and she held that carton of heavy cream up. She goes, look what I got. Oh, that was too funny. Man, and I was looking for, because the snow amount they were talking about, I was just really looking forward to snow ice cream this year. I've eaten snow ice cream for all my life, from the time I was a little kid till anytime it snows, I like it. Let's see. Not really sure how to say that, number 7. So we'll just say, how's it going, number 7? Mr. Spring, how you doing? Oh yeah. Who else had butter made out of cream? The heavy cream. Man, that is some good butter. Take it, and put a little. We like the salted butter, so she puts a little salt on it, makes it, and man, it's good. It's a tiring arm by the time you get it made. But she's got this little turner she uses now. Yeah, everybody that was not a regular around here, if you're new to the channel, one, I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel. Make sure everybody that's here hits that thumbs up button, and if you think you're subscribed, please check, make sure, because a lot of people have not been subscribed and they thought they were. And let us know where you find us from. Pennsylvania. Well, we watch a channel called Morgan's Outdoors, and he always calls that Taxylvania. Because he's from Pennsylvania. That's another good channel. He's got a lot of equipment I'd love to have. Yeah, we'll open up Cake and Nails. Open up by some of them account, we'll churn the butter. That'd be a spiky day, wouldn't it? It's supposed to get to mid-30s tomorrow here, I think. At least that's the last I heard. Could be wrong. Never know. Well, they've changed it since the last I saw it. They don't have anything from the weather on Sunday, but let's see, tomorrow is supposed to get down to 18 tonight, 40 tomorrow, 26 tomorrow night, 46 with a chance of rain. If it rains and don't freeze that won't be too bad because it'll melt out. It'll get rid of a bunch of snow. 36 on Wednesday and 34 on Thursday, and let's see, 46 on Friday and back down to 36 on Saturday. So we got another cold week waiting for us, and I do not like the cold. I don't know who needs to get the memo, but we need to type to them and tell them no, no, no. Yeah, we don't want to count it. 63, 60, 49, 50. Man, that's a nice, that's like t-shirt weather almost from what it's been around here. Yep. Bad stuff there. For us, anyway. I never heard keg of nail open up a keg of nails until old boy from Hazard, Kentucky was living that across the street from mom and dad, and I was helping him do something. He called me up and asked me to come over and help him do something. So I was over there. I guess I was 15, 16, 17 years old, something like that. Anyway, we was over there working on cars or something. I forget what it was. But anyway, one thing led to another, and I said, well, I better go. He said, well, don't leave. I'm going to open up a keg of nails here. We'll get to counting. And I had no clue what he meant. I looked at him weird. I go, what are you talking about? Anyway, he told me what that meant. I'm like, I've been saying it ever since. Man, it's just one of those funny sayings. And at least it is to me anyway. And I can just see him. Every time somebody says they're going to open up a keg of nails, I can see old boy just sitting there grinning from ear to ear because he knew I didn't know what he was talking about either. There's 3 guys that lived around us that came to get jobs in Louisville that lived in Hazard. They were born and raised in Hazard. And every one of them had wild sayings. I mean, they all good people. I don't know if they just really good people, and it was just really neat to grow up around them and all the different sayings and stuff like that they had. It was pretty cool. Lisa's going to put me on the spot. Got any question to ask me? If you do, I want to hear them. It'd also be cool if you think of any later to leave a comment when this is over. You can leave comments on this video, and I think you can anyway. But whenever you can, just leave a comment on there because it'd be great for it helped the channel a lot if you could leave comments on there. What you having for dinner? Well, I might get more of what I had earlier today. We had tater tots, pickles. We could get dill pickles or those bread and butter pickles, either one. Tomato soup. Boy, we got some soups downstairs that would probably be a really good tater tots or a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. That's one of my favorite meals right there. We got some macaroni and cheese that Lisa made the other day and some chicken thighs. Homemade? Wow. Tomato soup just sounded good. It does sound good. Boy, don't tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches just warm you? I mean, it's like while you eating a bowl of grilled tomato soup and eating a couple grilled cheese sandwiches, it's like love. It just, it just warms you up, and it's just like getting a hug. No camels, huh? I like camels. I'll be honest, I like camel soup. But Lisa makes a bunch of old. Yeah, we had. Lisa's not much on sauerkraut, but she made me a bunch of hot dogs and sauerkraut. Sprinkled some cheese on the hot dogs. Had tater tots and bread and butter pickles. Oh man, I ate like pretty good. Yeah, no, it wasn't just. I just got sidetracked when I was sitting there telling what all we had to eat. That was funny. They man, I love sauerkraut. I'll even take sauerkraut and drain it, and just get all the juices out of it and squeeze it until it just won't release any more juice. And then I'll make me a sandwich and I'll put that on there instead of mayonnaise or something sometimes. Man, I love it like it. Reuben's one of my favorite sandwiches too. One of these days I'm gonna try that. It's not a Reuben, it's a Rebecca, I think. And you put coleslaw on it instead of sauerkraut, and I bet that's real good because I love coleslaw. I think it's coleslaw. I like my grilled cheeses on. I like them on rye bread too, but I guess growing up and all that stuff, and being Lisa making sandwiches and stuff, the like white bread and grilled cheese sandwiches, that's always been good. No meat on that sandwich? It does sound good, but I'd have to have me a thick slice of bologna on there too. And a piece of cheese. Don't want to change your whole sandwich. Hey, Doug and Donna and Greg are here. Yo, I don't know where I got Doug at. Sorry, my bad. I've been getting names wrong all night. Well, it's a good go-to. I like it. I like that sandwich. Like I said, though, I'd prefer a piece of bologna, or well, you can even have that on a hamburger with a piece of cheese. Man, that'd be good either way. I've ate more sandwich bread for hamburger buns all my life than I ever ate a hamburger bun. Oh yeah, bacon. Bacon's always good. Jenny's here. How you doing? Yeah, I'll give it a try sometime. I don't mind. I am a meat lover, but I don't mind a good salad. And if a good salad comes in between a good set of toasted wheat bread, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. Who all is going to the Okie this year? That's on here. I think that's a good question. What about y'all? Cool. Be good to see y'all again. Are you sure, Randy? You better be there. Oh, that was a cool video where y'all put all those dog cages together and all the animal cages, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. I wonder why we think alike, dear. You've been around me too long, dear. Not long enough for me, but you know. Yeah, it'd be great to meet you in person. It'd be great. I like meeting everybody that we can in person, talking to them when we can. If I ever walk past anybody and don't say hi to them, you grab me and say, "Hey, you missed me," because I had no intentions on missing anybody when I say hi. Dinner as a big family always sounds good. Yeah, it'd be good. I think Joy's out there anyway. Well, we're not gonna make it to 10 killer. I don't think. I don't see that in the cards, considering I just missed a week of work. And I guarantee you, they'll tell me they took a week's pay off vacation. So I'm down a week vacation already. So I'm gonna have to budget my vacation the rest of the year. Okie's probably the only place we'll go this year. Now that I missed a whole week, like I said. Well, it'd be good if you could make it, Joy. Lord willing, we'll be there both days, Friday and Saturday. That's what I'm hoping, you know. And then we'll probably leave late Saturday and head home, and then probably park somewhere about halfway through. Spend the night and come on home Sunday. And hopefully we're in time to do our live Sunday night. So that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Central Arkansas Homestead Conference turns out. Maybe, you know, like I said, though, my vacation time has done been shot, so I don't know. I don't see us going much anyplace else this year. Maybe a couple day trips or whatever, but that's about, you know. That sounds like a couple good ones there, Tamara. Yeah, we'll miss y'all at the Okie. Thought we might get in a little dancing contest with David. Carry on. See, not this week, but next week. Yeah, like I said, not this weekend, but next Thursday. I think it's Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, but the next Wednesday, the Farm Machinery Show starts up, and we'll go there, and that'll be kind of neat. I love seeing all those big machines and stuff, and doing my dreaming. You got to do a lot of dreaming. I seem to, anyway. Yeah, Jack and Dana said that he's not going to be at the Okie this year. He said that in that group text we got going on, he said that he had an MRI on his leg, and on the 20th which is the first day of the Okie, he will be somewhere in doctor's office doing something. At least that's what I think I read in that text. Hello, Putty Cat. 20s in Florida, huh? That just ain't right. Yeah, every time y'all get a frost or freezing rain down there, we end up with higher orange juice payments up here. Yeah, if they farm to table, they'll probably have a booth set up in the back here in the corner like they did last year, interviewing everybody. Well, hello, Ryan. How you doing? We were just talking about you. Y'all gonna be at the Okie set up in a booth like you was last year, doing interviews? Well, I didn't even get to read before somebody jerked their message out. Your ears were burning. Well, I'm glad they were, because it made you join. Charleston, South Carolina is where Lisa's brother lives. Wonder if they got any snow. It looked like on the map they did. We've been trying to get a hold of him. Well, Lisa's been trying to get a hold of him for a couple days now, and no luck. At least he's not answering his phone anyway. I figured you'd have a big setup on that. Didn't y'all get with Ed Kirkpatrick? Didn't you get a really good interview with him last year, if I'm not mistaken? You're supposed to feed during the daylight. It's already dark here. That interview and a few, if anybody else has got any others, we didn't get a chance to get an interview with him last year. But that would be cool if y'all could kind of put that up as remembrance. Lisa's asking if everybody says, if we're clear on everybody's computer. You went to Chunky Cheese? Where in the world's a Chunky Cheese still? Yeah, I thought that was pretty rough. Pootie Cat got an iPhone. That's good. That's a good phone. What? I got a 15. Let's see what it is. Pro Max. That's what that is. With an OtterBox cover on it. You know. I love it. I've never had an Apple phone I didn't like. Yeah, back in the day when the kids were little, there was a Chuck E. Cheese in Louisville, and we would take them on birthdays, or my sister and them would have birthdays, whatever, and we always had a good time there. That and the big rat band. Oh, it's just on you, Joseph? Yeah, the fuzzy part's on you? Good. Yeah, I got the 15 Pro Max too. I really have no plan unless this phone. The only reason I got rid of my 7 big, I had the large number 7. The only reason I got rid of it is because the phone quit working, and then the text quit working. So I was sitting there. I still play it for a radio when I'm out in the farm. I stick it in my pocket and put it with my earbuds, and but I can't. I have to listen to what's on the phone. I can't. I don't have any cell reception or anything. So. Hello, Tracy. Missed you coming in. Saw Lisa's thing. Said hello. I thought Chuck E. Cheese went out of business too, but Joseph said they went to Chuck E. Cheese today. What I remember, they did have pretty good pizza. You know, we have one in town that is a little thing, and any snow. But again, I've missed a week of work because of all the snow and ice we got. I'm still dealing with ice. The snow is still out there. The ice is still out there. It's pain in the butt. I've worked all week with the. I put up a couple videos already. Got another one coming out Tuesday, and another one probably coming out Thursday of me dealing with ice. It beat on the ice, chunked on the ice, did everything, and it just wants to. My bucket on my tractor just wanted to ride over it, and you know, it would kind of grab, and then it would want to lift. It's a big thing. It just a constant thing. Yep, I was stuck at home all week due to the weather. All right, Robbie, we'll see you over there. You and Sonia will be live here in a little bit. So in a little bit, everybody needs to jump over to Robbie's channel. Him and Sonia have a good channel, and it's the Wild Huckleberry. So y'all jump over there after we're done here and help them boost their channel up a little bit. Let's see, it was back in the 90s. I missed a week back then too, because there was one of the governor we had at the time. I think it was 94, maybe, or before that, whatever. Anyway, we had so much ice on the roads. He closed the roads and said if you got caught more than once on the road, they take you to jail. So, yeah, that was a thing back in the 90s. That's how bad the ice was. Then we had a bad ice storm in 09, and they were threatening to take everybody to jail again then too if you got out on the roads. While the people, they had a bad wreck, hit people. Some people was out sliding around on the ice, and they hit the electric line workers and hurt a couple of them boys pretty bad. And the governor shut everything down until they got certain things done and the ice moved, and they wouldn't playing back, on stuff like that. So I'd hate to be out on the ice too and either wreck and destroy my vehicle just because of a job, but the other part would be, and you wrecked and here you are hurting somebody. Joseph, they still have that big mouse at the Chuck E. Cheese? We may have lost Joseph because he said he was going to the barn, and his reception at the barn's iffy at best. Yeah, that would be cool if y'all could fly in or anything like that for the weekend at the Okie. usually got good weather. You know, so I guess we've been on here long enough. We've been on here 60 minutes, and so we're going to jump off here right now and head over to the Wild Huckleberry and join their chat. Hopefully, you all can join that chat too. Let's see. Yeah, he comes out there and he'll dance with you and sing "Happy Birthday." Cool. Well, again, thanks everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks, Randy, for showing up. I appreciate that. I'd really thumbs up. And like I said, I can't thank everybody enough for showing up and joining in on this live. I hope y'all have a nice warm weekend. I hope just think about it. It's only I forget how many days, but it's only a few more weeks, and there we're going to be at the Okie. And we know we usually got warm weather then, so hopefully everybody just hangs on and we end up with good weather, and it'll warm up sooner or later. Promise it will. So until next time, may God bless y'all's day the way He always blesses ours. See ya.